Salmon is one of those things that's just so easy to make and really tasty. I'm going to share with you a really simple honey mustard salmon. We're going to be cooking this in the oven. Let's get into it. So I have the salmon pieces here, guys, and I'm going to be seasoning with some salt, pepper, seafood seasoning, ginger powder, and some onion powder. So that's all stirred together in this bowl. I'm just going to be rubbing this into the fish on this side, then I'll flip it over and add some more seasoning. So make sure you rub that seasoning into the salmon, and you can use whatever your favorite brand of seafood seasoning. We're gonna just flip these over and add the rest of the seasoning. Remember, if you want to see the details on the ingredients and their quantities, you just need to click that down arrow beside the video title and it will open up the description box with that info. After seasoning the salmon, you can marinate this overnight if you like, or you could do it for about 30 something minutes. And then for the glaze, guys, it's very simple. This is honey mustard and yellow mustard in the bowl. I'm going to be adding some freshly squeezed lemon juice and also some paprika and cayenne powder. I'm adding brown sugar. And I'm going to go in with some honey afterwards. Remember, if you want to see the ingredients and their quantities, you just need to click that down arrow right beside the video title and it will open up the description box with all those details. So in goes the honey and we just mix all of this together. Super simple, very easy. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be splitting this in half. Half of it is going to go on the fish right away, and then the other half we're going to be simmering on the stove for a bit. All right, so that's good to go. We just want to line a baking tray with some foil wrap and then spray on some cooking spray, or you can brush on some oil if you prefer that. Then just lay the salmon on the baking tray, skin side down. The reason I'm using the foil wrap is because we're going to be broiling the fish today and the foil wrap can stand up to that heat. Okay, so this is the mixture of the mustards and the honey. We're just going to brush this on all over the fish. And remember, we have some set aside because we're going to be simmering that just to add later on. So half of it is going to be brushed on right now. And then the other half, we're going to just simmer it on the stove for maybe 3 minutes or so. We are using the broiler setting, so that's going to be really high heat. So we want to put this on a shelf that's about 5 to 6 inches below that heat element, and we're going to cook this for just 4 minutes. While the fish is in the oven, just take the rest of that honey mustard mixture on the stove and simmer it for about 4 minutes. That's just going to thicken it up just a little bit and, make that flavor more intense, okay? So the fish is out of the oven. You might see some charring going on there because we used the broiler. Don't worry about that. You can always fold the foil wrap over the thinner parts of the salmon if you feel like it's burning too quickly. But that beautiful char comes with a lot of flavor, so don't worry about it, okay? So that mixture that was on the stove, all you need to do is just spoon it on or brush it on all over the fish. Then we're going to put this back into the oven under the broiler for another 3 minutes. So in total, we'll be cooking the salmon for about 7 to 8 minutes under the broiler. So that's it. We've brushed on the sauce. We just need to put this back under the broiler, and then we'll take that out, and it is going to be nice and sticky, really smelling so good. And all you need to do now is serve up that delicious salmon. Any of that honey mustard mixture that's left on the stove, you can always just pour it all over the fish right before you serve it. But this is so tasty, guys. Using the broiler really helps to keep that fish nice and succulent, but then you get the nice little char, kind of like if it was grilled. So good, guys. The flavor is so amazing. I know you're gonna enjoy this. Let me know what you think once you try out this scrumptious honey mustard salmon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.